Hey guys, what's up? It's Tommy. I just had something that I put together the other day that I thought was too cool to not tell other people about. So basically, it's this. I'm on Mac, but if you're on PC, it doesn't matter. If you're using Chrome, other browsers may do this as well. But if you're using Chrome, it gives you the ability to add individual search engines. And search engine isn't just necessarily Google, it's anything that you can search. So for example, we use DotLoop for all of our contracts and stuff. So when I sign in to my DotLoop, when we've got deals floating, when we actually go to search for something, so like say one of the deals right here, it's going to give us right now all of the things that meet that criteria. Grand Lake. So it's going to pull up everything that's closed and all of the stuff that's in here. Now if we look up at this URL at the top, what it's actually showing us is this is the details of how this works and how it's passing variables you guys don't care about and it's irrelevant, but the point that matters is that this part of the URL is the search token and this part of the URL is the search term. So if you don't want to plug this in here, so this is blank, come on, so that'll pull up all my blanks, right? It says blank up here. I could do the exact same thing here and go right into the URL and it will do the same thing as if you went into the web page and did it. This is how this thing works, right? So what I'll do is it doesn't matter what window's open when you do it, but when you go to edit search engines, it'll jump into this collection of search engines here, and I've already got this set up. But basically you just plug, if you go all the way to the bottom, you can plug in a new one. So you add the search engine. This is just the name that you give it, and it doesn't matter, it could be whatever. The keyword is what you type in order to trigger this omnibox here, this Chrome, the search field in Chrome, to start using that engine. And then this URL is basically this. We copy this whole thing out, and then you'll notice URL with %s in place of the query. And what that means is that if you plug this in, this is the query. This is the search term. So if you do %s, it's going to create a variable that Google will then use to plug in whatever you type in this box up here into this string, and then it'll return it. Now, what's the point of all this? The point of all this is if you've got a lot of, especially if you're an admin on a team or anything like that, and there's a ton of stuff, you probably spend a lot of your time inside these systems and using them, and there's a lot of clicking that's unnecessary. So what I can do now is, because I've set up this search, so now .loop, I've set my keyword to be DL. If I hit DL space, it will automatically turn into, now it's searching, it's using that query to search, so it's going to search .loop. So if I type Normandy now, it immediately jumps in to that. So I can do that with any deal that we've got. And it's automatically pulling up all of our stuff, immediately. So, yeah, that's pretty potent. And it's not just one, this is one system, but a lot of systems do it. We also use Follow-Up Boss. So I've got one set up for Follow-Up Boss too. So if I go to Follow-Up Boss, now it's searching through all of the people in my search field for Follow-Up Boss. So I can jump immediately to any of my, so we'll just go to one. Let's see. And it immediately pulls us up. So yeah, I mean, in general, this has turned into a really good workflow thing, and I just thought I'd let you know that it existed. Pretty much anything that has human readable URL search strings, this will work for. I'm on RealComp, and it does not work for RealComp because they do a serialization or an encryption of the words. So if you type for a search, it's going to show up a long string of weird characters. That you're not going to be able to search because you're not, as a human, probably going to be able to generate that string of characters to know what it is you're hunting for. But anything that does have actual terms, regular human readable terms up here, this kind of search system will work for. So, yeah.